YouTube views matter? Hi, I'm Brian Pombo. Welcome back to Brian J. Pombo Live. Today I've got a really good comment from 2 days ago from the YouTuber known as Stick Quotes. And Stick Quotes says, "Why you videos so less a viewer?" And this is a question I ask myself often. Why me videos so less a viewer? And the answer may surprise you. It really comes from intent. I'm going to be serious about this, okay? It really does come from intent. If I wanted more viewers, I actually know how to get more viewers. And the quickest way, I'll tell you just straight off, if you're honestly looking for more viewers, which I don't think you should necessarily be, but if you are looking for more viewers, if you're looking to just get those numbers up, there's two major ways of doing it. One is the straightforward way, which is to pay YouTube to show it to more people. And specifically, I would highly recommend showing it to the right type of people, the people that are going to matter more to a larger goal that you're after rather than just more viewer. But there's the sideways way, which is to pay companies to put your video in front of viewers, specific viewers, to get your views up. That way is a little bit iffy as far as YouTube is concerned. I've never done it. There's a whole movie basically about it called Fake Famous, which I did a video all about, which you can watch. I'll include a link, and if you don't see that link, you could always go to my website, type in Fake Famous. That's brianjpombo.com. You type that in, and you'll find my review of that really good documentary. But aside from that, I highly recommend that you not make the number of views your goal. And with that, you may end up with a lot of views, but it's going to be a side goal. It's not going to be the main goal. The main goal, you have to determine what that is. And it shouldn't be view related because, well, unless you're merely looking for a one-time source of income via YouTube, which you might be. It's the only reason why I would ever recommend you going for views. And even in that case, I wouldn't say that views is going to be your best bet. You're probably subscribers are going to be your best bet. But even then, I wouldn't recommend you put that as a goal to just run off of YouTube, because you're completely putting your entire future in the hands of one company to determine at any time whether they feel like it or not, without needing to tell you why. They can get rid of you. They can wipe you off the YouTube map. And it's not just YouTube, it's any social media outlet that you're looking to become the king or queen of. Not something I recommend making that your goal. I'd recommend setting up a side business that can use YouTube as a source for viewers, that can use YouTube as a source of customers, that can use any social media to be able to reach the type of person, your ideal person, to reach them. And then viewers, if they grow, great. What matters is who are those viewers and what are they doing because they're viewing you. Now, I don't have a lot of viewers currently. You can go and look at my most popular posts, and my most popular viewed videos are relatively low in general. My number of subscribers, relatively low in terms of a person that does YouTube as regularly as I do. But like I said, it's not the point of what I'm trying to do. What is the point of what I'm trying to do? I've talked about that quite a bit here too, but I'll review. What I'm attempting to do is basically present my viewpoint on things when it comes to business, my business philosophy, my life philosophy kind of intertwined within that. And through doing that, allowing people to get to know me without me being on the phone or a Zoom call or in person with somebody. And so the type of audience I'm after is a very tiny audience to begin with. And if that's the only people viewing my material, great. That's all I care about. But the main point is I don't care if there's a single view on it, as long as it's available for when the right person comes along and they want to find out more about me, they can type it into Google and see all these videos, hear all these podcasts, view any information or read anything that they want to about where I come from and what I'm about, because I have a business that's very much centered around me, hence brianjpombo.com. You could say that's extremely selfish. Everything else, it's actually a security item within how I run my business, is I make sure that it's very much centered around me. Now, I have other forms of businesses on the side that are not centered around this personality, but this is a very useful tool for my business investment side. So I'm happy to have you along for the ride. Thank you very much for the question. If you have a follow-up question, or if anyone else out there has a follow-up question regarding YouTube views and whether you should actually be going after them or not, hey, leave me a comment wherever you're watching or listening to this. If you don't have a place to be able to do that, go over to brianjpombo.com. Leave a comment, leave a question. I love to hear from you. What do you think about what I have to say, and what do you think? And tell me, and let's have a little back and forth. The best people who really want to have a conversation, reach out to me. I'd love to have you on the show and have a conversation about business and how it relates to you and life and where we're all going with this whole darn thing, right? Hopefully that makes sense. I got a book that I promote every single show, and I'm going to promote it this time too. 9 Ways to Amazon-Proof Your Business. If you're looking to make your business completely competition-proof, you're going to want to check out this book. It's small, it's a quick read, and you can get a free copy at amazonproofbook.com. We'll be back tomorrow, so come on back then. In the meantime, get out there and let the magic happen.